Alright, hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kennedy and this is where we learn about Adobe Express and how to use it professionally, whether or not you're a professional. You can use Adobe Express as a beginner, as a novice, or as a professional and make professional grade graphics, logos, videos, whatever you like. So, in this video, we're going to learn how to resize images in Adobe Express for different formats like social media, for documents, for profile images, web pages, stuff like that. And the really cool thing about this is parts of this actually use generative AI. So if you have, for example, a portrait style photo and you want to make it a landscape photo, I'll show you how to do that, even if it isn't a landscape photo. It's really interesting. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to adobe.com/express. And if you don't have an account, you can click this button to start a 30-day free trial. And if you do, you'll want to go ahead and just click the Go to Adobe Express button. I have an account, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, and once you're in Adobe Express, this is exactly what you're going to look at. And the first step you're going to want to take for resizing images is you're going to want to click this here, which is start from your content. So clicking this will allow us to upload an image that we can then resize. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then I have an image of me that I'd like to use. So I have this image saved in my laptop, so I'll do this. So let's just go ahead and click Edit Image. Okay. So now our image is open in Adobe Express and we can do so many cool things with this, but we just want to resize. So the way we're going to do that is we're just going to go right up here to resize. We're going to click that, and then here it'll show us what the width and height of our image is. So if we scroll down, it gives us a bunch of different options of how we can resize it in different formats. So for social media, for photos, documents, webpage, print, marketing, all that stuff. So let's say I wanted to resize this image and make it an Instagram square post. Obviously, this image is not a square, it's a rectangle. So let's say I want to make it suitable for Instagram square format. So to do that, I will check this and click Resize. And then it's going to do its thing and resize it for you. So you don't have to crop, you can just sit back and relax as Adobe Express does its thing. And now it's done. That took maybe 5 seconds. So now I have a perfectly square image that's ready for Instagram posting. Alright, so now because this isn't what I want to use for my final product, I'm going to go ahead and click discard. But if I were happy with this, if I wanted to go ahead and post it, you'd click keep and then you'll download. But let's click discard because there are some other things we want to do with this image. So let's say I wanted this image to be super wide. Okay, but obviously it's not a super wide image, it's vertical, it's a portrait style photo, right? But let's say, okay, well, let's see what Adobe Express can do. Alright, so let's say we wanted to make an Instagram landscape post. Now, landscape essentially means a horizontally long ways image. So think about it this way. This image is vertical, which means portrait. If we were to rotate this image 90 degrees to the right, that would make it landscape. We're essentially going to try to do that without rotating the image because we don't want me to be 90 degrees to the right. I want to stay upright. So the way I'm going to do that is by clicking the Instagram landscape post and clicking resize. And let's see what happens with Adobe Express's generative AI. So essentially what Adobe Express is going to do is it's going to analyze the information in this image and then create a new background that it thinks is appropriate. So let's see what it makes. Okay, and this is what it creates. And it actually gives you multiple options, which is really cool. So obviously, in the original photo, I'm sitting in a car. You can see the car seat behind me. And Adobe Express is so smart, it realized that. So it created even more car. We have another seat here, we have a window, so it looks like I'm just looking out the window. Very cool. I'd be okay to save this one. And then that would be good to save, right? Let's see what this one looks like. Very similar. It looks like there's a building outside now. And if we scroll over to the right, it looks like we have a light up here. So this software is powerful, it's very smart, and knows how to analyze surroundings to create more information. So let's say I want to save this one, so I'll do keep, and then to download it, you're just going to click download right up here. I'm going to save this as a PNG because PNGs are great file sizes, they don't take up a lot of space, and they retain quality super well. So I'll go ahead and download that. And then this is my finished product. Thanks for watching. I hope you got a lot of information out of this. It was super fun making this video, and feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this and it was helpful for you, and I will catch you in the next video.